Corporate governance. Meaning: corporate governance is the combination of rules, processes, or law by which businesses are operated, regulated, or controlled. The terms encompasses the internal and external factors that affect the interest of a company, stakeholders including shareholders, customers, suppliers, government regulators, and management. The four P's, P's of corporate governance. That are why many governance experts break it down into four simple words: people, purpose, process, and performance. These are the four P's of corporate governance, the guiding philosophies behind why governance exists and how it operates. Six pillars of good corporate governance. First one, rules of law. Second one, moral integrity. Third one, transparency. Fourth one, participation. Fifth one, responsibility and accountability. Fifth one, effectiveness and efficiency. What is the role of corporate governance? The main role of corporate governance is to ensure corporate success and proper economic growth. Only a strong corporate governance maintains investors' confidence, due to which the firm can raise capital efficiently. What is corporate governance example? In financial terms, corporate governance is the collaboration of well-defined rules, processes, and laws by which functions and regulations of business take place. It is the responsibility of the board of directors to build a framework for corporate governance that syncs with the objectives and the mission of the business. Next, advantages of corporate governance. First one, good corporate governance ensures market performance and economic development. Second one, investor trust is maintained by sound corporate governance, enabling a business to raise capital efficiently and effectively. Third one, it reduces the cost of energy. Fourth one, the share price has a positive effect. Fifth one, this provides the owners and managers with an adequate opportunity to meet Google in the interest of shareholders and the business. Sixth one, next, disadvantages of corporate governance. First one, separation of ownership and management. Second one, illegal insiders trading. Third one, misleading reports. Fourth one, regulation cost. And conclusion ചെയ്ത corporate governance is a combination of rules, procedures, or laws that operate, regulate, or control companies. The term encompasses internal and external factors affecting the interest of the stakeholders of a company, including shareholders, consumers, suppliers, government authorities, and management. What are the main principles of corporate governance? Corporate governance is carried out of accordance with the company's corporate governance code. It is based on the following principle: accountability, fairness, transparency, responsibility. Next, corporate governance in India. The Securities and Exchange Board of India Committee on Corporate Governance defines corporate governance as the acceptance by management of the inalienable rights of shareholders as the true owners of the corporation and of their own role as trustees on behalf of the shareholders. It is about commitment to values, about ethical business conduct, and about making a distinction between personal and corporate funds in the management of a company. India is a growing economy, and it is quite important of safeguard the interest of investors and also ensure that the responsibility of management is fixed. The Satyam scandal, also known as India's Enron, wiped off billions of shareholders' wealth and threatened foreign investment in India. This is the reason that the next stakeholders. Key parties involved in corporate governance include stakeholders such as board of directors, management and shareholders, external stakeholders such as creditors, auditors, customers, suppliers, government agencies, and the community at large also exert influence. The agency view of the corporation posits that the shareholders forgoes decision rights, control, and entrust the manager to act in the shareholders' best interest. Partly as a result of the separation between the two investors and managers, corporate governance mechanisms include a system of controls intended to help align managers' incentives with those of shareholders. Agencies concerned risks are necessarily lower for a controlling shareholder. Types of stakeholders. മൂന്ന് തരം സ്റ്റേക്ക് ആണുള്ളത്. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ ഇന്റേണൽ ടു ദി ഫേം, എംപ്ലോയീസ്, ഷെയർഹോൾഡേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് ഓണേഴ്സ്. സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ കണക്റ്റഡ് ബൈ ദ റിലേഷൻ ബേസ്ഡ് ഓൺ എ കോൺട്രാക്ട്. ഇതിൽ പറയുന്നത് കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ്, സപ്ലൈസ്, ക്രെഡിറ്റേഴ്സ്. പിന്നെ എക്സ്റ്റേണൽ വരുന്നത് റിലേഷൻഷിപ്പ് നോട്ട് ബേസ്ഡ് ഓൺ എ ലീഗൽ കോൺട്രാക്ട്, കോമ്പറ്റീറ്റേഴ്സും ഗവൺമെന്റും. നെക്സ്റ്റ്, 4 rules of effective corporate governance. Commitment begins at the top. Accountability must be established and communicated clearly. Alignment between the structure and the business is imperative. Flexibility to adapt the build upon the sustainability program across business units and the regions can advance the sustainability agenda. Who is responsible for corporate governance? Corporate governance is the system by which companies are directed and controlled. Boards of directors are responsible for the governance of their companies. The shareholders' role in governance is to appoint the directors and the auditors and to satisfy themselves that an appropriate governance structure is in place. What are the sources of corporate governance? The Companies Act, which replaced the erstwhile Companies Act 1956 on 30 August 2013, and the regulations issued by the Securities and Exchange Board of India are the primary source of the Indian corporate governance regime. The provisions of the Companies Act have been notified in a phased manner. What is poor corporate governance? Well, it is not implied that poor corporate governance accounts for all corporate failures. The general implication of poor corporate governance of a company is an inability to achieve the intended purpose of the company. and its reason for being is defeated. Next, what are the ethical issues in corporate governance? The 5 issues: diversity, remuneration, stakeholders accountability, conflicts of interest and transparency, involves discretion by the board and are key aspects of ethical behavior within the boardroom, as well as being issues which boards need to address of their organization. Benefits of corporate governance. Good corporate governance ensures corporate success and economic growth. Strong corporate governance maintains investors' confidence, as a result of which company can raise capital efficiently and effectively. It lowers the capital cost. Next point, it is a positive impact on the share price. അടുത്ത point, it provides proper inducement to the owners as well as managers to achieve objectives that are in interest of the shareholders and organization. Next point, good corporate governance also minimizes wastages, corruption, risk and mismanagement. Next point, it helps in brand formation and development. Last point, it ensures organization in managed in a manner that fits the best interest of all. The scope of corporate governance. The corporate management scope of corporate governance course കുറിച്ചാണ് പറയുന്നത്. The corporate management course teaches students about the basics of leading a corporate establishment, from making administrative decisions to make policies so that the business achieves its objectives. Corporate management is a group of senior executives and managers who lead, direct and administer. The weakness, corporate governance weakness കുറിച്ച്. There have been many instances of failure and scams in the corporate sector, like collusion between companies and their accounting firms, presence of weak or ineffective internal audits, lack of required skill by managers, lack of proper disclosure. Next, last point, non-compliance with standards, etc. Benefits എന്നാണ് ഒന്നുകൂടി പറയുന്നത്. The fundamental objectives of corporate governance is to enhance shareholders' value and protect the interest of other stakeholders by improving the corporate performance and accountability. Hence, it harmonizes the need for a companies to strike a balance at all times between the needs to enhance shareholders' wealth, whilst not in any way being detrimental to the interest of the other stakeholders in the company. Broadly, it seeks to achieve the following objectives. First point, good corporate governance ensures corporate success and economic growth. Second point, strong corporate governance maintains investors' confidence, as a result of which companies can raise capital efficiently and effectively. Third point, it lowers the capital cost. Fourth point, there is a positive impact on the share price. Fifth point, it provides proper inducement to the owners as well as managers to achieve objectives that are in interest of shareholders and organization. Sixth point, good corporate governance also minimizes wastages, corruption, risk and mismanagement. Seventh point, it helps in brand formation and development. Eighth point, the ensures organization is managed in a manner that fits the best interest of all. The governance mechanism and ethical behavior. It is important to serve the interest of the firm, multiple stakeholders groups. Capital market stakeholders, shareholders in a capital market group are the most important stakeholders group served by the board of directors governance mechanism focus on control of managerial decisions to protect shareholders' interest, product market shareholders organization. Scope of corporate governance ഒന്നും കൂടി നമ്മൾ നോക്കണം. To create the first point, to create the adopt code of conduct with a wholehearted commitment to improve the moral and ethical standards to performance to the utmost level. Second point, to have a right balance, knowledge and competence to set strategies and lead the organization. Third point, to use the resources entrusted to the management in the most economic, productive and effective ways for the benefit of shareholders as well as for the societies at large. Fourth point, last point, to set the